Hi, excited to show you the outbound operating system of Youkti. So we have all of these different modules that you are seeing on the screen. Let's start with campaign builder. So there's one space where you can manage, optimize, and really build and edit all your campaigns. You can see all of them in one single spot. So for example, let's see how we build a new campaign, right? So it's very simple. It's the most intuitive conversational interface that we've built for building campaigns. So you don't need to plug and play tools, and then even if you have multiple tools, the integrations are pretty simple. It's all chat based. So essentially you can just select your current setup, or else you can select any of the previous segments or any of the new segments that you want to build. The system already has some information about you, your company, your competitors, your ICP, and also it does not give you a blank slate to start with. So once you start building, it's pretty simple. So you can pull in information accounts from your CRM, or else you can do multiple signal based lists within the system itself, or you can use Yukti's own database for creating your entire ICP and the entire customer base. So you can select from multiple signals options. There are 28 plus categories of signals that you can pick the accounts from, and then you can give multiple different combinations of personas. You can select them, you can write new personas. As you can see here, I have written personas which are sales leaders and marketing leaders, apart not against the options that it has provided. It basically picks it up intelligently, and then it starts building these personas towards the right. If you are seeing, all of this configuration is like live built just by selecting and clicking these, or chatting with the interface with the agent here on the left side, and then you are able to see the entire rules getting built within the system here itself. So all the if else loops, all the rule based engines, and all the permutations and combinations with respect to the workflows, everything is done by the agent itself. So the user does not need to configure and then build all of these rule based flows. So that's where you can build the whole campaign. It's so easy, it's very simplistic, anybody can do this. So once you build the campaign and once you take it live, it takes like 4 to 5 minutes for it to go live and run. So basically once that happens, you can just go into the cockpit, and this is literally not the dashboard but a cockpit for the sales folks. So you can, as you are able to see, you will be able to look at the number of accounts that the platform has surfaced, and out of these whole list of ICP that you have built with respect to your segmentation in the campaign, these are the number of companies and the place that Youkti starts to surface on a daily basis. So if you are looking at this, you'll be able to configure this, if you want 10 companies or 100 companies at the max, you can cap it out, and then based on this. So for example, if you would look at this company, you would be able to see that these are the top signals that is the reason why it picked this company. It gives the why now. It gives literally based off of my personas, who are the people that I can reach out in the same space. It can enrich them with respect to their emails, with respect to their LinkedIn, and also the phone numbers. Everything is possible pretty much, and you will be able to see the entire campaign flow built with just one single click. The entire sequence is built with respect to each account, and you can just, with one single push of a button, you can push it out to your channels, which could be LinkedIn, or which could be email, or which could be anything, right? And it can integrate with your email tools, it can integrate with your calling tools, voice, does not matter. So the entire messages are simply going in. So that's the power of Youkti. You can see everything in one single spot. This is really super exciting for not only us but also for our customers who are using this. It's really working very well. Really taking the time off the entire sales teams and all of that, right? So from here, once you push the accounts, for example, into your list, so you will be able to get to account journeys, where you can see all the accounts which you have pushed are all tracked here. And for example, if you would look at any specific account, you would be able to see them completely, like what is the actions that were happening on this account, what are the next actions, what are the latest meeting briefs, who are the stakeholders that I'm supposed to reach out, and basically everything with respect to that specific account. You will be finding the entire timeline. The system curates the most top important signals and triggers, does not give you like hundreds of signals about this company, but rather which are most meaningful, contextual and actionable, at the max 5 to 10. So it curates 5 to 10 signals so that you can basically see them here, and you can act upon them. You can see why it matters to you, what is the timing window, what are the recommended actions, what are the talking points, everything in one single spot. It basically also enable you to prep for meetings with pre-meeting briefs, and it will also give you post-meeting analysis. It will tell you what are the immediate next actions with respect to this company and multiple things, right? So, and from here you can also go into the boards, which is nothing but a full-blown complete research doc of this specific account, across 100 plus parameters across all of these different sections. As you see, you can understand everything about a single company within one single click. You can see their financials, their products, their ICP, their go-to-market strategies, their demand gen strategies, their tech stack, and everything which can be completely relevant for a specific company, for outreach, especially for the sales and the GTM and the outbound teams. And from here, Youkti also builds a very interesting aspect which is called execute. So within execute, you will be able to see every single thing that you would need with respect to this account when you are trying to prospect, right? So you would be able to see their entire band qualification done at a very high level, the next steps in the deal. You will be able to see what the growth insights are, market insights are, business insights, technology insights. It does not matter, everything with respect to one single company, and all the signals and the sales actions which I just mentioned in the previous. So all the top sales actions can be visible here. So it works both for account based sales and also for outreach at scale, which is more for outbound. So anything can be possible with Youkti, and it is phenomenal. It works both ways, and it is really, really powerful. So thank you so much.